Angel Reese, the biggest star in the new 3-on-3 league, Unrivaled, is feeling the pressure as she is the only star in the league after Caitlin Clark's rejection of the league's $1 million offer. Reese has always thrived in the spotlight, but without Clark, Sabrina Ionescu, Kelsey Plum, or A'ja Wilson, the stakes are higher than ever. Reese's off-season has been marred by distractions, including podcast appearances, social media spats, and public backlash over her responses to criticism. Critics point to her underwhelming stats and inefficiencies near the rim as evidence that she's not ready for the mantle of leadership. Reese's claim to fame has often been tied to her charisma and ability to captivate attention, but the absence of key players raises the stakes. Every move she makes will be scrutinized, and every missed opportunity could come back to haunt her. The league's success and her reputation rest solely on her shoulders. Reese's detractors are louder than ever, with fans and analysts questioning her focus and her recent practice videos criticized for focusing on flashy long-range shots instead of improving her near-the-rim game. Despite the doubts, there's a silver lining. Reece has always embraced being underestimated, and her journey from a college champion to a professional player has been marked by moments where she goes against the narrative. Now she has the chance to silence her critics once and for all. The question is, will she seize the opportunity? Caitlin Clark's decision to reject Unrivaled's historic offer wasn't just a choice, it was a statement. The $1 million deal, equity stakes, and promises of star treatment could have made her the face of the league. But Clark's response was as decisive as her gameplay. She prioritized rest and development, showing a level of self-awareness that resonated deeply with fans. Clark's decision set the tone for the broader conversation surrounding Unrivaled, as fans and analysts began to question the league's credibility. A'ja Wilson's approach has left fans scratching their heads. Shortly after Clark's rejection became public, within 24 hours, Wilson's camp leaked that her offer from Unrivaled was even more lucrative. The staggering figure was designed to make headlines, but instead of elevating her brand, the move sparked controversy and criticism. Wilson's rejection undermined the league's ability to control its narrative, and fans began to question whether the league's financial promises were sustainable. The loss of Plum is a bitter pill to swallow for Unrivaled. Her electrifying style of play and infectious charisma were expected to be one of the league's biggest attractions. Her departure sets a precedent for other players to follow, and the league's dream of redefining women's basketball might already be slipping through its fingers. The stage is set for further drama, but for now, Unrivaled struggles continue to mount. What started as a revolutionary vision for women's basketball has now become a cautionary tale of overpromising and underdelivering. With Caitlin Clark, A'ja Wilson, and Kelsey Plum all out, the league faces its biggest challenge yet, proving it can still deliver a compelling product despite missing its brightest stars. The league's ambitious debut is at a pivotal crossroads, and its next steps will determine whether it sinks or swims. The story of Unrivaled is still being written, but one thing is certain. The league's ambitious debut is at a pivotal crossroads, and its next steps will determine whether it sinks or swims.